Hi, my name is Victoria Calloway, and this is my presentation on Dolores Ibárruri. Dolores was born December 9th, 1895, and passed away November 12th, 1989, at the age of 93. During the Spanish Civil War, she became a figurehead of the Republican Party through political activism and her writing. It all started in her early 20s when she decided to read the works of Karl Marx. While reading, she became radicalized and started to take on the beliefs of communism. From there, she began writing political articles for a local newspaper under the pseudonym La Passionera, which means the passion flower. In 1921, the Communist Party of Spain was formed and she became a member. She then took an active role in her local Communist Party committee of Basque County. After serving locally for many years, she was then appointed to the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Spain. This was located in Madrid. Shortly after relocating, she was then offered the editor position of the PCE newspaper. Through her work at the newspaper and on the committee, she became well known throughout Spain. This helped her land one of the seats as a communist deputy in the Republican Parliament. Shortly after claiming this seat, the Spanish War broke out. By this time, she was already a national figurehead. The platform gave her a voice during the Spanish Civil War. Through the war, she gave many inspirational speeches and wrote many inspirational articles to cheer on the Republican Party and to deter the nationalists. One of her most famous speeches was given over the radio near the beginning of the war. The famous quote from that speech is, "It is better to die on your feet than to live on your knees. They shall not pass. No pasarán." That soon became the rally cry of the Republic throughout the war. At the end of the war, the Republican Party was defeated and the Nationalists succeeded. After the victory of the Nationalists, they made communism illegal in Spain, forcing her to escape Spain and run to the Soviet Union. After a while, she found her place in the Soviet Union at the Kremlin Congress representing the Communist Party. She represented the Communist Party there for many years until the death of Franco. After the death, the Communist Party then became legal once again in Spain. After it became legal, she then decided to return in 1977. After her return, she was reelected to her deputy seat in the Spanish Parliament. She didn't stay long before she had to resign. She soon became very ill, and on November 12th, 1989, she passed away from pneumonia and a heart failure at 93. Dolores helped shape Spain through her political activism and her way with words through articles and speeches to rally on the Republican Party. To this day, she is still one of the most inspirational women of Spain's history. Thank you for listening to my presentation.